Idiots who would reject me. I'm more qualified than other employees, but still they rejected me just because I didn't have certification. But I have talent. You are cursing the members of the company who rejected you today when you went for an interview. The road has not much people because you were going to your house late at night. As you could not digest that you got rejected for the interview, you roamed around the nearest places of your house to calm your mind and was leaving now to your house. Aish, these tears now. No wine, you should not cry. You should bring back the company who rejected you. They should come to you to join you in their company. You inhaled a sharp breath, wiping tears and moving forward. Hey beautiful, what is your price? Some random person on the road asked you with his eyes and thoughts. These alcohol idiots, they would not let leave others peacefully or they would not live peacefully. You glared at them, gritting your teeth and moving forward without paying attention to him. Then one more person asked, how much will you take for one night? Come on, don't ignore a man like me. You're so. Madam, this time also you ignored him and was crossing him, but then another person crossed his boundaries and grabbed your hand, which pissed you off. Man 3, where are you going? We are asking right. Today we will not let you go. He held your hand and was trying to get close with you, but he didn't know whom he was going to touch. Yeah, you roadside idiots, leave my hand else you will not see your family from tomorrow. You shouted at them, trying to free your hand from man 3 grip as they were trying to come closer to you. What would you do? We are not even afraid of cops. What will you do, huh? He asked you, pushing you back by your shoulder. You stood at one point and glared at those three men after flipping your hair. Aish, these punks, I don't want any man or cop to save me. You messed with the wrong girl. Now have your dinner. You scoffed at them, smirking, and punched them in their stomachs. Ah, you stupid girl, wait, I will teach you a lesson. He came to grab your hair, but you held his hand twisted at the wrist joint, and with that he groaned in pain and collapsed on the road. You both get ready to sell your properties after my hat. Do you think of me as a normal girl? I'm a black belt in karate and also I knew martial arts. Their bones into pulp and made them sit on their knees in front of you. Sister, I'm sorry, leave us, don't break our bodies. They all were requesting you where you were looking at them folding your hands across the chest. First, stop drinking. Your family depends on you. And next, if I see you roaming around any women, I will crush you all, understand? Now get lost from my sight. With your strict warning, they all scared and quickly ran from there with the speed of light. Already, I'm angry at that John Enterprises and these will. Huff, I have to take some soju now, else I will go mad. You picked your file which was fell on the road and left from there, leaving your interview application on the road. The middle-aged man who saw all this from few distance away came to the spot and picked your interview application. Name Kim Wyan. Apply to my company. Interesting. She is the right person to treat my son. Jungkook, be ready. You came home as your mother opened the door, but she didn't ask you anything in return because from your booze she understood you were rejected in an interview. Your mother helped you to walk towards the bedroom and put you on the bed. Ryan, sleep well. You don't need to worry about your job. We trust you. Soon you will get the job. She kissed on your forehead and left from there. You John Enterprises better call me, else I will. You said in a drunken voice and fell on the floor from bed as you lost your consciousness. Next morning, you were still sleeping, rolling on the floor as you were feeling a little bit of body pains. Then your mother came to your room running from the downstairs, yelling loudly as she heard something unexpected news. Ryan, get up, get up. You got a call from John Enterprises. That company chairman wanted to talk with you. Get up, Ryan. He is on the call. Your mother trying to wake you by patting on your back, but as soon as you heard the chairman name, you quickly got up. What? Chairman called me? Where is the phone, Mom? Where is my phone? You got up and quickly searching for the phone here and there, but then your mother gave it to you. With that, you pressed it against your ear and answered. Hello, Miss Kim Wyan. I'm chairman of John Enterprises. Will you meet me today at my office, sir? Yes, I will. I will come to meet you. You quickly cut the call and got ready quickly. Mom, I told you right, I got a call from the chairman. Bless me, I should get a job where I got rejected. All the best, my dear daughter. I know you will get this. Go fast. He must be waiting for you. She kissed on your forehead and sent you to the office. You hugged her and left the house. You came to the office and knocked on the door of Mr. John's cabin as his secretary said he was waiting for you. So he gave you the permission to enter inside as he got to know it was you. Good morning, sir. I'm Kim Wyan. Good morning, Kim Wyan. I heard about you and saw about your strengths and talents. That's why I called you. Okay, I will directly come to the point. I want you to be my son's secretary. Will you be okay with that position? He was surprised and also felt suspicious with his words. Why are you doing all this? I was rejected by your company, but now you called me directly and wanted me to appoint me as a secretary. What is the catch, sir? What do you want exactly from me? You asked him with a questionable face. Were he impressed? Nice. You're more intelligent than I thought. I'm impressed with your talent. Okay, I want you to be my son's secretary. He was addicted to alcohol, so I want you to get rid of him from that addiction. So, will you do this task? He asked, intertwining his hands by putting on the table. It's such a simple task I'm ready to do, but in return, you have to make me a permanent secretary. You looked at him with a smirk and waiting for his answer. He smiled at you and answered back. Okay, I will make you a permanent secretary, but here is one more thing. Actually, he hates girls or women. So careful about it. Now take the right direction and you will see his cabin. From this minute, you are his secretary. All the best. He showed his thumb finger to you as a sign of the all the best, where you came out from the cabin but bit suspicious about what he said, that his son hates women. You are walking in the hallway to go to the cabin of this office CEO cabin while thinking about Mr. John's last words. What does he mean? CEO hates women? Maybe because of his past he is addicted to alcohol? Let's know him first. You stood in front of his cabin door and knocked on it, but you didn't hear any response, so you silently went inside after seeing the half-open door. Good morning, sir. I'm Kim Wyan. You greeted Jungkook, the CEO of John Enterprises, who was busy in checking some files on his system. So what? Wait, Kim Wyan? It means women? He recalled your words and quickly looked at you as he surprised women entered his cabin. Yes, I'm Kim Wyan. From today onwards, I'm your secretary. Chairman sir appointed me, you said, smiling in a respectable tone. What? My dad appointed you? Why didn't he do this even after knowing I hate women? Hey, you just get out from my cabin. I don't want women to be my secretary. He was yelling at you like he got some electric shock after seeing a woman in his cabin. I'm sorry, sir, I can't go. I'm here to do my duty. You replied calmly, blinking your eyes where you pissed him more. You can't go? Wait, I will send you out. He glared at you and called his father. Hello Jungkook, how is your new secretary? Dad, you appointed her? I'm saying terminate her immediately. You know I hate women, but still you did this. I know everything, but I like her work, so I have appointed her. She has already signed on a bond. Now terminating her is not possible. I'm sorry, I can't do it, he said and hung up the call where Jungkook screamed in an anger. Ah, you won't leave, right? I know how to make you resign from my company. We'll see, Miss Kim Wayan, he said and smirked at you, as he knows companies should pay a lot if they terminate employees against the bond. That's why he remained silent. Okay, we'll see, Mr. Jungkook. I know you would be satisfied with my work. You will see it further, you said, flipping your hair back while he gritting his teeth, looking at you seriously. Really? Make 10 copies of the telephone directory. You should prepare a document of each copy. Later you get those printed. Hearing that, your jaw dropped, as you didn't expect he would give something this kind of task. What? Telephone directory? Who would use that when everyone has smartphones? Don't you feel it's waste of time? Why don't you give me some productive work? You asked, looking at him through the corner of your eyes, turning your face to right side slightly. Productive work? This is that kind of fun. Your fingers will have some exercise, so go on, do it. He smirked at you cruelly after seeing your anger face. He even scoffed at you. Fine, I will. You were about to step out from the cabin, but then you saw him taking the cap of his alcohol bottle. So you quickly went near him and snatched the bottle from his hand. Hey, what are you doing? Give me that bottle back. He was shouting at you for taking his bottle, but then you sniffed and understood he was already on alcohol. This is the office. You should not drink here even though you are a CEO. Rule is rule for all. Didn't you see the board which was kept outside of your cabin? So you should not drink. You wiggled your eyebrows, were he looking at you angrily, but you didn't mind him and threw the bottle on the table. Yeah, what did you do? You know the cost of bottle? Have you gone mad? Whom do you think having that much audacity to break my bottle? He was yelling at you non-stop, where you were looking at him silently with a calm face. Over? Drink water, that's good for your health. Not this dirty water, it will spoil your health. By the way, I'm appointed as a secretary to get rid of you from your addiction, understand? He was shocked and also quite surprised by your replies. As per his knowledge, still no one replied to him back like this. Yeah, you first finish my work. I will talk to you about it later. He shouted at you and left the cabin, pulling his hairs as he has a conference with some team members of project. He goes mad without having alcohol. I will, Mr. John Jungkook. I'm here to do my work. You smirked and went to the mini bar which was hidden behind the wooden shelf. Not only your brain, your eyes were also sharp. Mr. John Jungkook, I will see how you will drink now. Oof, I don't know. I have this much courage to face a talented and mad CEO like you. Hope you didn't hide any bottles. You peeked around the room and left his cabin. One fine evening, you came to his cabin with the copies as he asked, but to your surprise, he messed up the whole cabin in search of his alcohol bottle. Mr. Jungkook, are you searching for anything? Yes, yes, I'm searching for my bottle. There should be many bottles here. Where they are gone? I want to drink it. I want to drink it. Ah, my head is spinning. From his body language, the way he is desperately searching for a bottle made you understand how badly he was addicted. Sir, you sit here. I will bring it. I will bring it for you. You dragged him to his chair by holding his wrist and gave the glass of alcohol. You saved a bottle for him as you knew one would not get out from the addiction easily. Thank you so much. Can you please give me more? He asked you in a drunken voice where you couldn't deny after seeing his horrible situation and gave him another glass. With that, he lost consciousness and rested head on the table. I heard many good things about him. I heard he was intelligent and talented, but what made him behave like this? What would be the cause to turn like this? You were thinking deeply, then you heard some words from him. Mia, why did you left me? Why did you cheat on me? I gave you all the love, but you left me for another person. I hate you, Mia. I hate women. He was letting out those words. You can feel the pain in his voice. Mia, is he love failure like me? You thought while looking at his face as you have to leave the office. You lifted him with the help of watchmen and put him in his car. You have been working near him since a week. In this 1 week, you got to know many things about him. He was not only addicted to alcohol but also to his work. You never saw like him who is addicted to work at this young age. Even though he doesn't like women but never disrespected anyone with his words or actions. Ryan, where are you taking me? You know I never see your kind of woman. You're good at work, good with my father, employees, and even you impressed me with your courage. I don't want to like women because of you. Resign for the job, Ryan. Those words were true, even though he was saying all those in a drunken state. He also observed a lot in this week. He understood you are not the kind of woman he thinks. Mr. Jungkook, I'm taking you home, you said and drove off to his house as you knew his address by his father. With the help of his house guards, you, Mr. John and Mrs. John brought Jungkook to his bedroom and put him on his bed. Thank you so much for bringing him wine. It's late. Why don't you sleep here today? It's okay, sir. I can go. My mother is waiting for me. Please take care of Jungkook. You replied and about to leave, but you stopped after spotting Mrs. John. I'm sorry, I forgot to greet you. Hi, Mrs. John. I heard a lot about you. Society should be grateful to have great women like you. You said her with a pure smile. Actually, Mrs. John did many charitable things to the society and also a lovable person. Thanks, dear Ryan. I also heard about you. Mr. John told about you. I got confirmation by seeing you now. For sure, you will change my son. I will be happy if you do that. She said, holding your hands, even though she didn't say, you can see the pain and concern towards her son in her eyes. I will, but can I ask you something? Who is Mia? They looked at you surprised. Actually, Mia was his ex who cheated on him. It happened back in the college. Since then, he addicted to alcohol and started hating women except his mom. Because of her, he changed like this. Please make him believe in love again. I don't want him to be alone. You saw her shedding tears, so you said wiping them. Don't worry, I will bring his old self. Please keep your trust on me. Okay, I will take Lee now. You said, smiling at them where they believed in you, and left from Jungkook's house. One fine morning, you came to his cabin as he called you. Actually, these days you saw changes in Jungkook. He was not cold like before. He started smiling. He stood up from his chair as soon as you entered in. Yes, Ryan, actually I have an offer. You want to spend the whole day with me if I want to leave the alcohol completely. So what do you say? Of course I will say yes. I want your health to be good and even your parents will be happy. Shall we go? You said yes without thinking as you understood he wanted to say something to you. Great, let's go then. He smiled at you, pointing his hand towards the door. You both sit in the car and buckle up your seatbelts. Before he started the car, you asked him to take to some place. Sir, before that, I want to show you something. Will you take me to this address? He found it interesting then suspicious and drove off the car to the destination. You said, fine wine, as you say. You both get off the car and entered inside your house, but he doesn't know it. Where are we going, Ryan? Come silently, please don't make noise till I say anything. As you asked, he silently stood near the entrance of bedroom and saw a paralyzed man resting on the bed, where his wife feeding soup to him with a happy smile. Seeing them, Jungkook's eyes were glowing because he never thought love would be this pure. Before he could speak, you dragged him to your house balcony. Who is that couple, Ryan? They are so lovely. My parents. He was surprised. Your parents what? He was quite shocked too. Yes, this is my house. Actually, my father paralyzed when he met with an accident while I was in middle school. Since then, my mother took care of him without pointing at him because she loves him more than anything. Your eyes filled with tears, which he didn't see this side of you. I'm sorry, Ryan. He may be cold but empathetic. You know why I brought you here? From your behavior, I understand you changed. But to change your perspective towards love and women, I brought you here. Every woman won't be a cheater, Jungkook. There would be a good woman too. After seeing your mother's selfless love towards your dad, he realized about love and women. I think you might know about my past. Do you know how painful it was? Your answer broke him. I know, Jungkook. I am also a victim of cheating. You addicted to alcohol to forget about it, but I chose to hide the pain in my for my parents' happiness. Your voice was broken as you started crying out of pain. He quickly pulled you into his embrace as he understood your pain. It's okay, Ryan. I can understand you now. I'm sorry for being harsh on you these many days. I understand why you want me to change because only you knew my pain as you are going through the same pain, but I'm here for you now. You both comforted each other as you both were in the same situation and stepped back, breaking the hug. Why shall we forget what happened till now and let's start a new journey? I mean, will you come with me to date? At first you surprised, after knowing him well you agreed to him as you thought his broken heart would fit for your broken heart. Yes, Jungkook, he smiled as you smiled back. Thanks for watching.